what's up? It's time to talk about more music. BTS are finally back with a new album after, what, 4 years? If you thought I wasn't gonna make a video about it, you're mistaken. It's been about 2 weeks since the album came out, and I've been listening nonstop, and now it's time to discuss. If you're new here, I'm just gonna rank every song on the album from my least favorite to my favorite, and then talk about each one along the way. Nothing crazy. We're just here to have a good time. Let's start with my overall thoughts on the album. I have to say, I think this is the hardest ranking I've ever done. I don't feel great about it. I truly don't. I've constantly just been moving things and rearranging, and it could be different every hour. I have no idea what my actual ranking for this album is. I don't. I genuinely love every single song on this album. It's very possible that this is going to end up being my favorite BTS album. I feel like it's still too soon to tell, but at the rate we're going, it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. I think that this being their first album back after their hiatus is just absolutely perfect. I feel like they came back so much more confident. They came back hungry and with things to say and things to prove. And I love how now that they've each done their solo albums, you could see glimpses of them in the different songs on this album. And of course I've seen the reception of this album. Well, first and foremost, let me say, this is not a safe space for BTS haters. There's two types of people that I don't trust their opinion on music. One, and I've said this before, completely unrelated to BTS, but one is male music reviewers. There is something so sinister about them. I don't know, they have the most rancid energy I've ever felt in my life. I don't trust them. And two is K-pop stans. So sorry. I hear the shit they listen to. And I'm expected to trust their opinion on music? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Especially when they come online and say, oh, BTS isn't Korean enough on their new album. You're from Minnesota. I can't get into that right now. Let's get into the ranking. In my ranking, I obviously did not include number 29 because I feel like it just wouldn't make sense. Just something to keep in mind while we go through my ranking. At number 13, I have Into the Sun. I don't love the vocoder in the beginning. Sue me. But other than that, I think the lyrics are so beautiful, very sweet. I think the last minute of the song is the best part. When the drums come in, it feels like the ending of a movie. And I just love it. I think that's also what makes it a perfect closer for the album. And if my thinking's correct, it's probably going to be a closer for the concert. Just a hunch I have, I don't know.
Suddenly, part of me is hurting me. Heard the things they calling me. What the hell you want from me?
At number 12, I have Normal. If this is lower on my ranking, simply because it's not really my favorite sound that they've done. Especially on this album when they're trying out so many different sounds, just not my favorite. I do love the lyrics on this one a lot though, because there's absolutely nothing normal about the life that they're living. Absolutely nothing. Let me mention some specific lyrics. There's going to be a lot of lyric talk on this album because it's BTS we're dealing with, but for this song specifically, show me hate, show me love, make me bulletproof. If for some reason you're not a BTS fan and you've stumbled on here, their name translates to Bulletproof Boy Scouts. That's why I love that line. If everything's just happy, that ain't real. I love the fact that J-Hope is saying that line because he's the member that's known for being energetic and upbeat and happy all the time. But that's not realistic. And then I love Namjoon's entire verse, especially the suddenly part of me is haunting me, heard the things they call on me, what the hell you want from me? Because genuinely, what do you want from him? What do you want from all of BTS? Right, they have such a dedicated fan base, right? They have so many people who love them, but they also have one of the most insanely dedicated group of haters I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've been in a lot of fandoms. These people keep up with their every move. It's what do you want? It's absurd. It's genuinely absurd. Last thing I'll say about Normal, the vocal line is so strong in this song. Really the whole album. They've never sounded better. At number 11, I have One More Night. This song's fun. This song's just great for the summer. It's gonna be a summer smash hit. If it was up to me, a summer smash hit. Compared to other songs on the album, it's a little more simple, which is why I think it's lower in my ranking, but I still enjoy it. Not everything has to be hard-hitting and impactful all the time. Sometimes you just want to have a little fun.
Can't get out this merry-go-round. It spins me around.
At number 10, I have Merry-Go-Round. This song's very pretty. Kevin Parker worked on the song, and I feel like it's obvious. This is very Tame Impala-esque, and I love Tame Impala. So I'm not complaining. Again, another one, I love the lyrics. It's very relatable, just feeling like you're stuck and you're not going anywhere and you like can't change it. Some specific lyrics I want to highlight. I can't get off this merry-go-round, it spins me around. I do my best, but I can't slow down. Though I feel like I've become an adult, the worries in me are the same. And then in Namjoon's verse, he says, I think and think and think and think. I think about how I shouldn't be thinking. One, so real. Two, this is what I'm talking about, where you could like see their solo work coming in, because I immediately thought of Moonchild, because he says something very similar. Even the thought of not having a thought is a thought, you know? Hey, sometimes my brain just works and I can make connections like that, but it's not often. It is not often at all. So take it when you can get it. By the way, any lyric translation that I mention is coming from Dulcet. So literally the greatest person of all time.
Give me that gasoline. Give me that make me feel. Give me that make me sweat. Something I can't forget.
At number 9, I have Faya. Faya. That doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. Fire? This is how you know my ranking's messed up. And I'm just like throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. On my first listen to the album, this was in my top 2. Now it's number 9. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I am just so confused. I'm so overwhelmed by just like all of the new music and the new content. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. This is why you can't trust me. You can't trust me. You can't trust my ranking. Anyways, the thing I love about this song is the production. It's fun. It's different. It makes me want to get up and dance. And like, this song live in concert is going to be absolutely insane. I don't know. I'm excited. That's like the song I'm most excited to see live. Because yes, I do have tickets. Speak to me nicely. The lyrics aren't my favorite in the song, and I think that's what brought it down in my ranking. And now it's at number 9. So
From the ground to the high, only broke up in one night, yeah, we ain't this. If you wanna hit my house, you better bust a line, yeah, we ain't this.
at number 8, I have Aliens. I have a lot to say about the lyrics to this one. I think the lyrics are just great on this one. And again, all my translations are from Dulcet, and I encourage you to go look at them yourself, because she adds a lot of extra information and extra context and stuff that I'm obviously not going to give you here. But I love the concept of the song about them like feeling like outsiders and being treated differently. And like, I can't speak for them, obviously, but I feel like especially as they got bigger and more popular and they started venturing into like other music industries outside of Korea, people treated them differently. We've seen it with our own 2 eyes, right? Again, shout out to the vocal line. They ate this song up, especially when they go like, yeah, we aliens. I'm not going to try to sing it. Absolutely not. You know what I'm talking about though. Also, not sure if it's on purpose, but when they say aliens, it also kind of sounds like they're saying A-list. On my first listen, I spent the entire song thinking they said we're A-list. Me sees the title Aliens, and I'm like, oh, obviously they're not going to mention the word aliens. They're saying A-list the entire time. But I'm thinking that might be on purpose, because despite being like these outsiders in the industry, they still like rose up to the top and are A-list celebrities. Some specific lyrics I want to highlight. Everybody know now where the K is. I'm the only one who can speak in English, but that is how we kill. And like, those are just a few, but I could go on and on about the lyrics of this song. I love it so much.
Yeah, pull up at your block. We gon' knock, yeah, at your little farm fella.
At number 7, I have 2.0. This is great. This is BTS just being like, we're back. We're ready to get back to our rightful place at the top. Listen, BTS, they're very humble people, right? But I love the rare times when they're like, yeah, we are the best. Yeah, we're kind of the greatest. And I wish they do it more. But I know that's not the type of people they are. That's why I'll do it on their behalf. Like, the rap line really shines on this song. I think they all sound great. Some specific lyrics I want to highlight. They don't stand a chance against the 10 years we've built. Had your little fun fella, came back for what's mine. I love that one specifically because I feel like while they were away, people started getting too comfortable. People started to forget who they were dealing with. They're like, I think this group is bigger than BTS now. No, they're not. Spoiler, they're not. You're delusional. I feel like people just like get so caught up in like these echo chambers that they create online of just all the people that they follow that like the same things that they do, they lose their grip on reality a little bit. There is not a single group on the same level as BTS. Like, they are in a league of their own. And that's not an opinion, that's facts-based, right? Like, you can look at the data, you can look at the numbers. I know you don't like to talk about numbers, but they matter. You can look at the numbers and they speak for themselves.
Maybe I just swim, wanna find off your skin.
At number 6, we have Swim, which is the title track for this album. This song just gets better for me with every listen. I loved it on the first listen, but I cannot get enough of it. It just is constantly stuck in my head, and I think that's what makes it a good title track. It's an earworm, it gets stuck in your head. You're constantly singing it, you constantly want to listen to it. And that's why I have a problem with people who are like, this should have been the title track or that should have been the title track. No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. Just because you like a song more doesn't mean it should be the title track. And that's just the way it is. All 7 members sound phenomenal on this song. J-Hope's part specifically is just so addicting to me. I don't know, this is just easy listening. Like, you could put this song on repeat and I would not get tired of it. At number 5, I have Hooligan. Look, you either get it or you don't, and I get it. I got it the first listen. This is another one where I love the production, especially in the beginning of the song where it starts off sounding like it's gonna be like slower and sweet, and then it like starts cutting out and you hear the knives, and then it gets into like what the song actually is. And guess what? I love the laughing. It's fun. Sorry, I like to have fun. Ha 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 ha. Hooligan. And I sound like a broken record at this point, but the vocal lines sound phenomenal on this song. I love a song that's fun. I love a song that's funky. I love a song that's a little different and not what you're expecting, and that's what this song is. The one lyric I want to highlight in the song is, "This, that K, gotta get a better pop here." Exactly. Let him know. Let him know.
Baby, oh, please. Tell me you need a note. Baby, oh, please.
At number 4, I have Please. R&B BTS, we love you. You will always be famous. I loved the song on the first listen. The lyrics are cute, they're sweet. The song's very reminiscent of some of like the R&B love songs that they used to put out on like their very early albums. And I love those, so obviously I love this song as well. Of course, I'm going to highlight a lyric for this song. It's "Wishing our souls to be together forever." Like, that's just cute. If you insist, like, don't need to ask me twice. It's just cute. Like, why do I feel like I'm going to start blushing? I don't know. Bring back men yearning. Bring back men begging. Thank you, BTS, for your service. Like, we need more of this.
I need the whole steady in the trunk. Put your phone down, let's get out the front. I got my eyes on the row in the front. The vibe is high, feet beat blunt.
At number 3, I have Body to Body. This is a fantastic opener for the album. That beat is insane. The second I heard it in like the little trailer they put out, I was obsessed. I was like, this is the one. This is absolutely the one. And this is another one that's gonna go crazy on tour. Like, I need the whole stadium to jump. I fear there's gonna be like an earthquake. Also, I can't talk about the song without mentioning the sample. I love it. I think it's so special that they put this in. Like, them mixing their Korean roots and history into what they're doing in 2026. It's just so special. I don't know. The lyric, "The vibe is high if we being blunt," gets a giggle out of me every single time I hear it. Also, the lyric, "Gun, knife, keyboard, put them all away, life is short, let go of your hatred." I don't need to get into that one. Like, you know how I feel. You know how I feel about the people who hate BTS. At number 2, I have They Don't Know About Us. This one really climbed up my ranking. It was not in the top 3 this time last week. Like, it just wasn't. I love the way all their voices sound on this one. And I specifically want to highlight Jimin on the chorus because he sounds like so different from what you would normally expect for him to sound like. And I think he sounds great. Getting into the lyrics, I love J-Hope's verse. "They're special among Asians, heroic beings too hard to break. We can't relate, we're just 7 human beings. You said we changed, we feel the same." I'm so glad he said that because if I have to hear one more person, I miss the old BTS. Hey, I have a gun. Like, shut up. Oh my god. And quite frankly, I would be concerned if BTS were the same people that they were 13 years ago when they debuted. Those were children. Those are literal children. They're obviously going to be different personally as people. Their music's obviously going to be different. You need to get over it. number 1, my favorite song on the album is Like Animals. This song is just so my style. I don't know what to tell you. It feels almost haunting. I don't know if that's just like a me thing or something. Like, I don't think it's supposed to feel that way, but that's how it feels to me. I love the bridge when the instrumental stripped and the vocal lines just like going at it. Like, I love when singers sing. What can I say? And the guitar at the end, oh my god, that's what did it. That's what did it for me. Literally just like breathtaking. And of course, I love the lyrics. You're probably tired of me saying that, but I do. I love the lyrics. We can be animals, eat this life till your heart is full. There's beauty outside control. Love that line. Here's my final ranking. Don't hold me to it. I don't feel confident in it. It'll probably change by tomorrow morning. But that's how I'm feeling right now. Let me know your ranking. Let me know your thoughts on the album. And I guess I'll see you next time.